Please, get me out of the funny bone space.
Okay. It was bones. Congratulations. Human bones. So the last thing I expected to find is such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could possibly imagine?
Let's see.
I imagined. What? I
Why
imagined.
was that the first thing you thought was going to be in there?
Kyoko, your family is crazy. Just as you thought, how could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy's in that box. My father is in that box. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box, that's my dad. Hi, Dad.
Hello, my baby girl. Good to see you again. I'm Bones.
Huh. That's my father.
Why are you so ashamed of your father, Kyoko?
Or at least,
It pains my old bones to hear you say such things.
or at least that's what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad?
Nice to meet you, Makoto.
Hi, sir. Very, very nice to meet you. Same man she's been searching for? That's crazy. Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that it's him?
So,
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. Let me sneeze. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all of this. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
It's very polarizing. Only 16 students. The only people in the school are those 16 students.
Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the Killer game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
in other words,
I don't know how detectives do that. Keep track of all the facts.
You gotta have that big board with all the strings,
But how do you put that
but
big
you
board
keep it
in your brain?
brain?
How? How do you do that? There's so many things
It's the way she braids her hair. She braids her hair into the map.
That actually would be interesting. That
If she just, you would just see her like taking her braid out and be like looking through
Wait a
it.
minute,
Like,
hold
yep,
on. I wrote
Yep.
clues here. That most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. Those two things can be like concurrent facts. Like they can work together. That's my assumption. Oh man, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Bones!
Hidden room present. Bones in a box has been added to the truth book.
Delicious bones. Now I can look at the secrets. His filing cabinet seems like clues, but I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger me touching your dad's stuff.
hey,
It's fine, check whatever you want, I don't care. Are you sure? Okay. She's thinking about bones. I went through the drawers. All I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He's pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
well,
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now,
What interesting. Interesting that he just decided to leave. If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have had that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that. It just made him desperate. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care. Shut up. This picture. Aww. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, this is a picture of... Hey,
No.
Kyoko!
They look nothing alike.
Gasp!
I didn't see it.
Grr!
why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... to now find something like this... So what do you expect me to do now? And I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself. To cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? I'm sure we could think of a couple.
Yeah,
Maybe a few examples.
I don't know the whole story, but
I don't know. I think maybe...
Nice.
Wow. I found a picture of Kyoko and a headmaster. Hey, Kyoko, look at this.
Look,
Look, it's
It's
you
you.
happy with the father that abandoned you.
what happened?
You used to be so happy. Aw, it's my picture of the first time I came here. 10 years ago. It's probably hiding some kind of clue.
Come on, just do it.
Just do it. Makoto, I'm having a crisis. Just never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I'm not upset about anything. Go ahead and look. I don't care. Yeah, whatever. It's just all about investigation. Just do it. Just do it. I'm not having a crisis or anything. Just do it, Makoto. Okay. All right. I'm looking. Okay. Please don't yell at me. Nothing. Last door. In case of emergency, use this. It's an e-handbook. In case of emergency. That means I can get in any of the lockers. Ba-bam!
In other words,
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
it would seem.
It might it might
You can do it.
it might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But Kyoko...
I don't want to touch that thing.
I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. I guess I'll take it. That doesn't sound like somebody who wants to solve a mystery would say.
I'm just gonna stand here and look at these bones.
I'm gonna stand here and be sad.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? Favor? What is it?
so.
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
Hey,
could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just
I
a
need to-
second.
Get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. The problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later.
Take
Have-
me, Makoto.
Have fun grieving. Sorry, I'm weird about it. Sorry I overstepped bounds and tried to put my own vendetta above your grieving process. It's fine. Have fun.
Oh no.
Oh, it must have. I wonder if I should bake her a cake or something. Maybe that would make her feel better. I know that happened to the headmaster, Bones.
It's me again. I'm Bones.
I'm still Bones. Makoto, take a hint and leave me to talk to my baby girl. My sweet, sweet child. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmister.
Headmister.
I was gonna say headmistress, and then I was like, no, they killed the headmaster, Kyoko's father.
You can do it.
This is too much. They killed him. The masters.
They turned him into bones.
They turned this man into bones.
They turned that man into bones.
The one leading Hope Peaks is Hope Peaks headmaster. So the same person may vary, and according to the file, the headmaster is a man. It's also possible that he's somewhere in the school. But we were wrong. He wasn't the mastermind. Mastermind's true identity is
Me.
It's
one of the students.
one of the students
Yes.
that is in this school. Here, under the floorboards. 15 of us, and Murko to the mix, and you get 16. Including me, only 6 of us are alive. Everyone else is dead. That person, that person, that person, that person, that person, this one, her, even Murko. That one. And she's undeniably dead. So the only ones still left alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be! I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. That can't be the truth. I refuse to believe it.
I'm going to see what's in them.
Let's go look at the giraffe.
There will be a giraffe in one of these lockers.
Yes! That's the clue.
God.
Oh man, I can't open any of these lockers. No, I can't. There's a card lock. After all, it's pretty similar. You have to use e-handbook. Well, let's just give it a try. Took my handbook, and then, no, it didn't work. Maybe the only locker's owner can open it. It was none of his kids. Wait, but what about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's room? What even that one would open it? One more try. Click on it again. Beep! That's what I was hoping for. Let's see. Don't see anything that could be a clue. Beep. Oh! Practically empty. Oh well, let's leave. One thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook when my hand froze on a certain page. Saw something familiar written there. Words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigy safe, to keep them and our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse farther.
Farther.
This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko, it couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what was she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly.
Yes.
What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning in my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There is a second despair. Well,
that's cool.
Let's look. Are any of the rest of them going to be anything?
I don't know. But it'll be a lot quicker to check now.
These are all
No.
jumbly.
There's these two over here.
Oh.
Nope. Yeah, there's something else in here.
Let's see what we got. Whoa! Locker is totally disorganized. This looks like whoever it belongs to probably has the organization problems in their everyday life.
What's all this?
What's all this crap? A crystal ball? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used his locker. It's just not possible. It's a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. Telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? What is this? Is this weed? No! No! There's no doubt now! Dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I had was evaporated. Yep, it's Yasuhiro. Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to school at the same time as the rest of us. We were all suckered in this evil world. We've never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this? Hey, Makoto, I'm gonna posit something to you. Remember those pictures you found? Where everybody was like super happy and together and not trying to kill each other? Remember how there was a thing that Monokuma was like, it's a time machine, check it out. And you're like, what? That's crazy. And he was like, haha, no, it's just air filtration thing. Don't worry about it. Remember all that stuff? Remember how Kyoko said that she lost her memory? You remember the Alamo? The more I see, the less it makes sense. These lockers, they had to belong to previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are these things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belonged to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belonged to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation, but if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in it. Okay, so that other one doesn't have anything in it. So the next place I should go is... I'm going to go to the biolab. RAR. I'll say it again. I don't care. Knock knock, who's going to be in here? Please be a boy. Well, here I am at the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Tarps. Oh, access to tarps? I've been seeing a lot of tarps lately.
What is the deal with tarps?
What's the deal with tarps?
Alright.
Sorry, that was really bad.
You tried. I mean, I also tried. I'm not going to say that mine was good, but...
You wouldn't also say that mine was good.
Certainly
Look
not.
at those bongs.
Yeah.
Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. Why? Cold.
That's
TV! Icicles hanging off the monitor. That's no good. Oh, is this a server room? No, it's a biolab. Weird machine. Oh my gosh, it's a morgue. So there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. On the other side... Oh, that's what we have left. Weird machine. I've seen something like this before. I've seen this kind of horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean the biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. I bet all of my friends are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting.
Well,
There's...
I think
I'm surprised the surveillance camera worked with so cold.
check the table again.
Okay. There's some kind of booklet. Instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to sustainable dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone refrigerator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperatures and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimal settings. With our system, anyone can keep their body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. It's unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. Huh.
Okay.
Should I look at it again?
Yeah, look at the fridge again.
Fridge. Some kind of screen with some lights. And on the left, right hand's lights are off. I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue.
Biolab secret.
Looks like it's set up with a slot is occupied. The blue light comes on, which means inside each slot, another one of the victims is.
Biolab lights.
We should look. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. That's defeat the mastermind, and to do that, I have to continue my investigation. Oh, I wanted to look and see what the bodies. I want to make sure that they're my friends. I wanted to make sure that I know who's who's. Makoto, you didn't even count the number of flights. You've got to count the number of flights.
You can look in there and see the thing of Mondo butter that's still in there.
Oh, yeah. Why would they put him in there if he was Mondo butter? Should I go to the garden and the dojo first, or should I keep investigating? I kind of want to save these two for last.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I wanna go to the other places. I wanna go to the data center, even though that's where what's her name? Hina is. I was gonna go to one of the rooms where the boys are. Ah! I hate that door. Hi, friend.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto. Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about the Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it, because it might explode, right? And then that'd really suck. So you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Well, I wanted to anyway, so... Okay, I guess I'll open it. Oh, wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Alright, thanks, Hina. Okay, go ahead. It's fine. Alright, here goes nothing. The door was very light and easy to open. Whoa! This is how you control Monokuma! There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Nice. Wow, look at the floor. Monokuma. There's some kind of hatch. Right now, I'm more concerned about that weird device. Look at things in order.
Look at things.
What is this device that I'm more concerned about? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though. Like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Fumi probably freak out if he saw it. Too bad he's dead. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm going to start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just or whatever or something like this. It was too late. She started pushing buttons.
What?
Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center? Data Center. I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of the room next to it. And just like Tina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But then the Data Center, that's right next door. The room you're just in. I'd probably better go check it out. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from here. I bet I know what this is.
What's in here?
It's... Did I just hear what I think I heard? Hello! Is that Monokuma? He's here! Look at how big he is! Hey!
Rawr! Rawr! Give me your donuts!
Is that you, Hina?
What? Oh man, busted! How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what's this? Some kind of remote control cameras kind of set up?
You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button!
Whatever you do, don't push it!
Too bad.
Oh man!
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. Alright, come out. I know what it is now. Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now? It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? Wait, for real? Yep, looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey.
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoka's theory was right.
Right.
But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true...
Try it again!
16 students. In the masterminds, there's a student that isn't one of the ones that is... Can't
No.
be. There's no
That's
way.
ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That can't be.
I watched all of them get murdered by their friends. I watched all of them get murdered. I seen it. On screen. They're all dead. They couldn't be. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Fine, don't tell me. What about you? Is everything okay?
I mean,
Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something. I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing in here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah, I do want to get going. Hello?
Makoto, there's no time to look at that vent.
What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Don't look at that.
Please! Let me see. Hina, let me look at it! All the mysteries! I can't believe they do that to me. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door just locked on its own. Aw. It's locked, but why?
Of course it's locked! Because the data center is now restricted!
Monokuma!
Just a second.
Hey, no fair! You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit! Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving.
Then that room...
yeah.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So right now you're being operated by someone in that room.
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo!
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. There's nowhere you could have hidden.
Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? If only you had checked the tiny little vent on the floor. What an absolute buffoon you are!
They're just
Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch?
from off screen. Makoto's hands just start reaching towards Hina's neck. No way! The hatch on the floor that I tried to open 5 times, but Hina wouldn't let me do because she was getting bad vibes, I guess?
Too bad! That was your one big chance and you blew it!
Hina?
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace!
Hina?
So,
Was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? Yes, Hina. We literally could have opened the door. Like,
No, you
well,
couldn't.
We couldn't have.
You couldn't have opened the door, so it's not that bad. You would have just...
I just
jiggled
don't like
it.
the fact that he was taunting me, like, you didn't open the thing you were trying to open, ha! In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then when I said we should leave, well, the hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault. Okay. I still gotta blame you though. Anyway, I don't blame her. We don't have time to let it get to us. We'll have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left before we're killed. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. And he took off at full sprint. And I have to do what I can do too. Only way forward. I believe there's something else on this.
There's... No, we just came from the data center. There's also the headmaster.
Okay.
Not there.
Excuse me.
There.
I don't like the way this floor is set up because there's like circly things that have to go around and get lost. Wow, what a nice room. I bet Byakuya is in here. Speak of the devil. This is Headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it myself.
Kodo, it's you.
Thank God it's you, Byakuya. I am so tired of talking for both characters. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, what do you have to say? Let's see. Documents scattered all over the floor. Makes me feel anxious. I don't like it. It's messy. A book!
Come on.
Hey, Makoto,
Not possible.
are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such ignorance.
When we get out of here, remember this moment.
Hmm.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Whoa, look, it's the sword!
Talk to me.
There are trophies and even a shield on the display case.
Fine. I'm gonna block this bookcase. You won't be able to.
And
check
here's
this
this camera! Even in the headmaster's room, there's a surveillance camera. I guess there's nothing in here for me to talk to. The bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books. I guess that's everything. See you later, Byakuya. I'm joking.
Well, you came to the right place. I'm gonna just try it. I wasn't really feeling it that time. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll just keep all this knowledge to myself.
Tell me something interesting.
I'll reveal it anyway.
What do you mean something interesting? What'd you find, Byakuya? Tell me.
Take a look at this.
What is it?
It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk.
Student roster. Class 78 student registered. It says roster.
It contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us.
Ooh, class of 78. Woo! Go Tigers! Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned class number 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words...
there can be no doubt. Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us.
Mukuro Ikesawa was 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. I was really hoping it was going to give me that animation of her leaning into the stomach. The 16th student.
But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
Huh? What do you mean?
She made a mess. I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry.
Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point?
She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page.
The first page?
Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. That's twice as many as
Wow.
one.
Can you do math, Byakuya?
She only got half of her profile.
You can do math, Byakuya? That's so impressive.
So, in
Yes,
other
I learned how to do math from a young age. I learned how to count my money. In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have.
Tell me, what kind of information?
Why do you ask me to explain everything?
Because if I don't, you'll get pissy. Just tell me.
It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself.
Interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue.
I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Oh, that's what she looked like. She looked like Yumi from Code Lyoko.
Yeah!
Yeah, dude! Woo! Code Lyoko references.
Yeah!
Like the video if you know Code Lyoko. Oh man, I'm gonna lose it. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair, and I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was part of the Ultimate Despair? I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro is. No, the Mastermind's dead!
What's wrong with her, though?
Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should know.
Okay.
Did you notice the picture in there?
Yeah, she looks like a girl from Code Lyoko.
A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before?
Yeah.
A girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. Uh-huh.
Here we are, like a star, shining down on you today.
I'm just going to ignore that. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches,
Short.
97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. 30, 31, 22, 32.
I don't know what that means.
That's, never mind. Well, what do you think? Do you think she looks hot? Do you think that information is very attractive?
Would you date her
Based on that information alone?
based on her vitals? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. Why would you even have thought that? What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later.
Yeah, doesn't seem like the type of person that would be ultimate soldier. Doesn't necessarily seem.
Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean I'm making fun of you, right?
What? Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying?
Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business.
So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Oh dear.
Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention.
No, I'm gonna leave.
Oh, okay.
Advice for me?
You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well.
She's my girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not like we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me.
Well, don't put too much faith in her.
Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford.
What are you saying?
If you were rich like me, you could afford to trust people, but just what I think. Call it a hunch.
Hunch.
But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will.
Byakuya, you shouldn't hunch over. This is bad for your back.
I can afford it.
I'll keep it in mind, thanks. As soon as we're done investigating, I want pizza.
Yeah.
Stool pizza. That is what is driving me forward right now, is the thought of, oh, look at that big flower. Where's the body? Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here.
What about the chicken?
Plants! Monokuma flower. Does it really? Are the chickens okay? Still
Huh.
4. If there was more than that. Is it in here? I better check just to be sure. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not here, then it must be. Could it be in the biolab? Corpses aren't the only thing I need to check on. There's the other thing, the tart. Tart played a role in the other case, so I better look into it. Let's look into this tart. Killer used the tart to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have had some clue behind here. Huh? Biolab. There's a small stamp. It says biolab? Originally came from the biolab. It was an already dead body. I knew it. I knew it. It was already dead. Somebody used the body. Somebody used the body. Somebody took a body and put it in the garden.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm just.
welcome.
Well, no, I was just really happy because that was
You
my
did
thing.
guess
Was
that,
like
yeah.
I was like, somebody took a body from wherever they're keeping the bodies, because I imagine they're not just like exploding. The bodies don't just disappear. They gotta go somewhere. So the fact that I was right about that, a whole chapter later, this is biolab. Originally came from the biolab. It was an already dead body. I knew it. I knew it. It was already dead. Somebody used the body. Somebody used the body. Somebody took a body and put it in the garden.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm just
welcome.
well, no, I was just really happy because that was
You
my
did
thing.
guess
Was
that,
like
yeah.
I was like, somebody took a body from wherever they're keeping the bodies, because I imagine they're not just like exploding. The bodies don't just disappear. They gotta go somewhere. So the fact that I was right about that, a whole chapter later. Indication. Yes, this is the map.
Yep. Okay.
Is there anything? Okay. We don't need the crazy diamond pickaxe. Okay. That's all I really need to check here. Let's leave. Where is Hero?
Maybe she's in the dojo.
Dojo. But then where's Toko?
Maybe she's in the dojo.
Why would they both be in there? They don't like each other.
So Toko's in the dojo.
Hi, Toko. Toko in the dojo. Someone's in the dojo with Toko.
It's me.
Oh, Toko, this is where you work.
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Am I so disgusting? You want me out of your sight? No, I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have had to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back, give me back my precious time! Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? If everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Byakuya will. Well, yeah, he will. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Hey, honey, actually, you know what? Let's sit down. You know how Byakuya belittles you all the time and you just kind of allow him to? Look, honey, you gotta learn to love yourself. If you're tired of people putting you down, man, next time Byakuya says something to you that hurts your feelings or puts you down, you tell him to shove it. You tell him to kiss your ass. Tell him you're gonna freaking kill him. Tell him you're gonna fucking take his teeth. And then take his teeth! Toko, do it! Take his teeth.
Alright. She
She
didn't
said.
like that advice.
Personally, I'm sure Genocide Joe would be on my side.
Yeah.
This is my announcement. If somebody says something you don't like, take their teeth. Nothing strange about the beautiful cherry blossoms. I guess there's nothing in here.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's over.
Did I go everywhere?
It's over.
I guess so.
You ran out of time.
Uh-oh.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
Okie doke.
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Oh. Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about it. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right?
Here we go.
We'll expedite the process. There he is! Oh, hey, Hero! I was worried about you.
Makoto?
Why'd you act so surprised?
No reason.
You heard Monokuna's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say?
I just did, actually. I'm on my way out.
You've already talked to him? What did he say?
Listen, sorry, but I gotta go.
Okay. Hero, wait! Come back! There's no point trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? It's like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Is this man evil, actually? Oh boy. Just me. This is gonna be a weird animation with just me. Hello! Look, there we go. There you are.
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. I can't hand it to you because my hands are... no.
Hands are no. The envelope.
That one.
That one.
Take it.
Okie doke. This must be it.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
Oh boy, I bet it's a picture. What?
Don't worry, just get on with it. Just open it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. I knew it. Look at all my friends! Wait, who is that girl? Feature a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but who is that? There's someone's behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. That's not true, I do recognize her. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room. Mukuro? Then this girl is... Wait, I wanted to look at it more. What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, we never took that picture. Also, Kiyotaka, that's very inconsiderate of you.
What?
He's doing his little, Taka's doing his little salute, and... Wait, there's only one, two... Okay, so Celeste, for whatever reason, is not in her uniform. Junko is not in her uniform.
That's close enough.
That's fine. I'm not in the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm not in the picture! Why am I not there?
What?
Also, I really appreciate Sakura just keeping Hifumi in line. To have everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. We're all wearing matching uniforms? I don't remember anything like this. Wait a minute. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not there. I'm the only one not there. This picture has all 15 other students, but not me? Aw, man, did I get left out? But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember even taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak. So it's natural for me not to be in the picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know. So, I mean, get out!
But...
Leave! I told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
I'm being
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field! No!
Key smash. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it! Group photo. Okay. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Oh, I'm sad. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear it all up. No, I have to clear all this up. Yes. Where are my friends? Please, my friends, talk to me. In there, until the library. This is...
Hello?
Man, remember when I thought Byakuya killed Chihiro?
Yeah,
And I was dead set on that? Back in the archive.
here we are.
Hey, Byakuya! Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I had nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
No! Oh no. Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? He was purposely trying to avoid me. They're all like, you're not real.
You're not real.
You're not our real friend. Oh.
The garden.
He went back to the garden.
This is
He's
new.
like, I gotta check on the chickens, dude.
What if 3 chickens?
What if Makoto came and killed one of the chickens? I love chickens, Double D.
I came here to hide from you and you followed me.
Hey, Hero!
Ah! Makoto!
What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that.
No, no! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry.
Once again, he ran off like a terrified wabbit. Wascally Wabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I wasn't able to talk to him. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Don't be scared.
Alright, now we'll probably head back to the bio lab.
I think that. Hold on. Yeah, if it's just everybody's gonna be afraid of me, there's no sense in me going to talk to Toko because I don't care. Biology. Let's go. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there, what?
Oh.
Was her passed out again. Huh, Toko? Oh, she checked one of the bodies. I should probably check on Toko first. Oh, but Toko! Oh no, Toko! Are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? There she is.
Thank goodness.
Oh, thank goodness. Ooh-wah. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? Was I asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you're standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga. Bingo bazinga.
Yep.
Zimbabwe. We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember it. So it's like double the memory. No, it's like half.
Okay.
Genocide Jack's memory has been added to the truth
We
bullets.
have to add this to the truth bullets every time, separately.
But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya is around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire.
I knew it! I totally knew it! I'm like a total pro when it comes to all things related to Byakuya. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Laughter.
Have fun.
There she goes. Eerie laughter echoing behind her. And I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have one more important thing to do right now. Why did she faint? There's gotta be some reason for it.
What could it be? What could have possibly caused?
What on earth could have upset her this
What
much?
could she have seen?
Alright! Whose body? It should be Mukuro. Because technically, Mukuro should have been the last person killed. However, I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out. Of course. She faints so easily. Kyoko, you're here? It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay? Did you have a good cry? You good?
Indeed.
I'm sorry I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room? Oh, yeah,
Does it seem
it's a morgue.
I knew that already.
Yeah.
Kyoko.
Yeah, I
know.
was doing investigating while you were incapacitated. I was doing the investigating on my own. Like I could do that. It's okay. I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was there, and, well, there you have it. Wow. I never would have figured that out. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem.
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot here, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks.
Oh.
Why everybody's gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway.
Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea. Give me a hand with this. Yeah, sure. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. What a good idea. How come? Because Mukuro's body isn't in here.
No, it is in here.
Is in here. Oh. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
Let's see.
In the morgue? The dead body? They put it in
What?
the morgue freezer? Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? The corpse? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So.
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to investigate the body.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then.
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll tell you when I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it?
Okay.
Okay. I've already looked here.
I think just talk to Kyoko again.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah, you can look at this.
Tarp. Ah, it's the same one I found in the garden. And if I remember, that tarp had pilot. So somebody took the body from me. Ah. Used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got in from the biolab and took it over there. Tarp. Alright, Kyoko. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier? You mean the one about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because.
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. There's no other explanation. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. I'm scared. What am I supposed to look at?
I'm not really sure.
These
Oh.
ones?
It would
These ones
seem-
aren't. Comes on when the slot is occupied. Yep. So when the other blue light comes on, the number of lights are on, including Murkuro's. There's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? Biolab lights!
Whew.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Alrighty? Geez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. Alright? Sign in.
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seemed highly likely that the stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file says they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because.
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old,
However,
but that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But all we got from the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it. But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very least,
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can, like I do, wherein I just throw a bunch of ideas at the wall and
Yeah.
see what sticks.
In other
Yeah.
words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep in mind for the future, when you play the second game.
Yeah.
hey,
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Please tell me about the condition of the body. There was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's file, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
indeed,
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Alright.
Alright,
And
is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh, wait, are we not going to put the body back? Do you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad? Did you forget she was our enemy once? As part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still.
whew,
You're really naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. Yucky. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive? Alright, let's put her back. I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on. Still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in the locker. If I don't do it now,
Do it now!
we're gonna force you to, rather than just continuing the conversation, we're gonna force you to click on her again.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyoko? I did have one last thing. No, I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms? I do, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you need the handbook of whomever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using the emergency handbook,
I see.
the one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because,
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I've had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Oh, okay. Okay. Why would we put it in a locker, though? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
if
Uh-oh.
that's true,
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. You mean like this picture? Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Okay, let me give you the Handmaster's notebook. That way you can...
So,
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll make sense. Oh, a DVD! It says Class 78, Urgent Interviews.
So,
I found this hidden in that room after you left.
anyway,
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just go watch it for yourself and see. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes any sense right at this moment, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Oh boy! Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
Well, got nothing better to do. Just...
Why, yes I do, Kyoko. Ramble?
in other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. All because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat her... The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said that, but her smile was filled with sorrow. Oh. So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right. I know, sweetie, it's sad. Kiwi is emotional.
Okay,
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether the truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it is the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Yep, you're pretty useless, Makoto. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Okay, bye. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. Got this DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. No matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Okay. Gosh!
Yep, this is this chapter. It's just...
Oh, man. I'm so sorry, but all I can think about right now is pizza. And there we go. Boombox!
Here we are.
Boom diada, boom diada, boom diada, boom diada. Okay. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look.
Here we
Put it in the
go.
player. Alright, it said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into black onto the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds. But to me, it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Oh. Sayaka?
Your giant bow?
It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on one of the side of the screen. There's a voice in middle-aged
I
man.
do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Saika's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? I totally forgot her voice.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Saika was
Couldn't tell you.
obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Did a great job, bud.
Good job. Good job, Mr. Kirigiri. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. What? There's a lot I hadn't understood up until now. Only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Saika wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light on the monitor. The video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes started back to the screen. Is it Leon? Is it Leon? Please. Is it Mondo? Is it Chihiro? Right over the edge. What is it?
It's you!
It's always me! Impossibly, undeniably me!
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation. Yes.
Yes! Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. We were having a staring contest. Seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But in the here and the now had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that? Yes.
It's very serious.
What? This can't be real. I said
I'm
yes?
sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Shh, shh, be quiet. Be quiet, secrets are happening. Shush, be quiet, cat. Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. There's Byakuya. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. Everyone. All of them. Those three and everybody. They also agreed to live in the school forever. And then... Kyoko? Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her the question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went blank. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Hello.
Oopsie! Looks like it broke. Out of service.
You punk. What, it just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Goodbye. Failure my ass, you cut the power on purpose. Fucking asshole. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask me the same question and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would
I'm gonna
seem
sneeze again. Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seems to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? Also, I just had a thought. Maybe the reason Makoto's not in the picture is because he's taking the picture.
Well, Hifumi had the camera.
But then, was he taking a picture in a reflection?
I guess.
That's stupid.
I don't know.
Just pick the least popular student and get them to take the picture. And make them feel left out. What about the others? We all forgotten? Or...
Oh.
Ding dong bing bong. Oh, perfect timing.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn.
Bars.
Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Tee hee hee. Tickle me Elmo. It's about to begin again. Class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end of the game.
Save!
Oh.
Wait, do you want to save here or do you want to save after the when it gives you the thing?
Let me save when it gives me the thing
All
so
right.
that I can have that good clean edit and I'll be able to put
yeah.
it where it needs to go. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto.
You're early, Makoto. Of course you're not first. Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like that. Hi, Byakuya! What's up, friend? Byakuya? They all arrived, one after the other. But they were all in the same state of shock. Ooh. Hina? Hiro? Where's Toko? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appeared.
I'm late! Ah, strong, silent Byakuya is so wonderful, so cool, so hot. I like Byakuya. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what Byakuya wants, it can be a boy, a girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Oh. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy gust faces, I see.
Well now,
Okay, well then, let's begin. This final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair, climaxium sorrow.
that's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial. And this time, it'll be fair.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
if there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than hope. Hold on. I want to try that again. That despair is mightier than the hope. Enough of your tedious dribble. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
you guys.
So don't try and run away.
I'm gonna try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared.
Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time.
With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first in the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Grr.
Sad. Confused,
Sad. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other. Weird. But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so. Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
So,
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. Let's-a go. Then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. And then Makoto was aboard the elevator. Started making my way towards the opening. Step after step, towards that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, dun, 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 I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. For the last time, a deadly trial, a deadly elevator, a deadly
Yeah.
class trial. Without warning, it began to extend deeper, going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into despair. I just closed my eyes, and sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. If it's all black... Oh, good, okay. This is the final trial site?
What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate?
I kind of was hoping for a little bit more style.
Well, look, I thought the last one was going to be the last one. It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle.
The last one was gaudy.
And I'm going to sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Oh, how ironic.
Well then, let's begin! Fresh new one.
Let's eat pizza. See you in a few minutes, folks, or whenever we upload this next episode.